There we are. Okie dokie. He says. I have no idea why I started saying that. I just started saying that one day. But here we are. So, yesterday we finished up the main what was it called? Illustration project we were doing. So today we're gonna pretty much entirely work on the raycasting game. Ba-bam. Wait. Ba-bam. So here's where we were at. We're still doing creature testing. But first, I do want to... There we go. Oh. There you have it. Make one little change here. There we have the level, barring some modifications. So, the big thing I'm gonna work on today is creating some prop spaces. So this is a stand-in prop. Just want to see about some behaviors. Right now I'm just using one stand-in. And what I'll be doing is replacing this sprite, so... The idea here is to both provide landmarks for the player, also clean up some areas of the map that I find a little unsightly, a little poorly planned. See how I'm eliminating, like, double walls. I don't know, it's a pet peeve. All right. Save this. Making. Yes. Executing. Switched over to that real quick. Hello. Right. So this should be the way to the closest room. Here we go. Yeah, so you can see these props are just pillars. And yeah, the simplistic thing about them is that as I rotate, you know, these are just static. They just rotate with me. So the only way that that illusion makes sense spatially is if you're dealing with an object that looks the same all around, which, I mean, there's very few objects that do, that limits you so much, so that's just an effect that I'm going to sacrifice. I still have the meme ceiling. I'm way too amused by that. It is actually a problem. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm doing with the ceiling. I mean, it's simple, you know, the ceiling of the back rooms is not a very complicated thing. Drop ceiling with fluorescent lighting. Like, what else are you gonna do, you know? I feel like going this way. Oh, this is back in the hallway. I'm exploring on my own level a little bit. You're a dead end. It's because I know this is a cul-de-sac. It's not gonna go too many places. See? Spiral. That is one of the first things you can encounter. If I could get this to be gamepad compatible. There are monsters around this corner. I ain't going around there. Alright. Oops. Started working on it. I forgot to switch back. There we go. So yeah. I'm going to make one more room. And then I'm going to focus on just making a... I'm going to switch to make it a couple of sprites. How ambitious do I want to get? I'm actively thinking as I'm talking right now. Thing is, I know how to make them. I know what the most important sprite is going to be. It's gonna be a couch. Like an office-style sort of Bauhaus couch. That was a long pause. Quite this dramatic reveal at the end there. Alrighty then. Save this one more time for good measure. Alright, let's open up Krita. I said it correctly that time. See? I'm learning. I've learned that it's spelled with an R before the I. What was it falling before? Like Kirta? Kitra? I was calling it Kitra, wasn't I? What a strange thing to call it. New image. Okay. So, the one oopsie that I have committed. I shouldn't call it an oopsie. The one, thing that I have done that's maybe not so good. I am assuming that the sprite textures are all 64 by 64, which makes a lot of sense because... But let me just check. I gotta check. It's easy to check. Where is it? Thank you, ma'ams. Oh, here we go. So there's a folder with the basic bitmaps of the game. Yeah, it's 64 by 64. I'm doing all this wondering. It just is. Alright, so. What's interesting about this program is that black is transparency. If you make an image all black, it's going to show up in the game as completely transparent, completely invisible. So knowing that... I'm going to be doing, I think, a light gray color for this mysterious couch. The perspective, for a number of reasons, is a thing that we really can't do. I got transparency. I've got symmetry. What am I doing? I'm trying to get... I want to outline this thing, right? But what I want to avoid is... trying to avoid a cartoon look, which is difficult for me. But I'm trying it, you know what I'm saying? Damn it. Yeah, that's more like it. I can barely tell with that. But I think that works for us. Trying to avoid an intentionally cartoonish look. As much as is possible with pixel art, you know? Come here. Color picker. Alright, now that looks semi-like couch. I think we do have to go a little bit darker for the outlining. The thing I'm really going for is that this is supposed to be a seam. The seam of the cushions. Alright. One more trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna create a low opacity layer. And then use this one texture brush that I just kind of found, and I kind of like it. What is this even called? I don't even know what this is called, man. Anyway. I like this guy. I like him a lot. It's the wrong color. Let's select you. What I'm just gonna do is and then to clean it up, back to a regular pixel brush, and just, you know, a little cleanup. The idea here is hopefully I have just a little bit of color variance that will... Oh, damn, that's solid. Look at that. Never mind. So much for that. Alright. Let's work in 100 to get a little bit of texturing. And the idea is we bring it down. Keep it up pretty high, honestly. There. Now it's not solid colored, you know? Just a little extra thing. This is definitely a learning as I'm going thing. For sure. Pixel art is new to me. Especially because I'm deliberately working out of my comfort zone here. Mr. Paint Bucket. Oh, why can't I... Is it because you're on? Why are you locked? There we go. There we are. A sprite! If you can keep it. Export. Where are my BMPs? Oh, here they are. I found them. Alright. Now, we are just gonna real quick load that in. Make sure they're all changed up here. Switch over the window. It's always something. Yeah. So right now I'm just replacing all of these sprites with couches. I will be doing variety. I'm gonna make desks. I'm gonna make, excuse me, maybe some like excuse me, office style lockers. The point is, we're looking to populate this with stuff that doesn't make it feel comfortable. It still feels like a space you're not supposed to dwell in. You're not supposed to be in. Both like the ghost of something that's supposed to be inhabited by people. Game's executing. There we are. Alright, let's see how these couches look. Probably terrible. Huh. Not too bad. Although this doesn't necessarily scan as couch. Honestly, I might do some perspective. And I don't know why there are these black lines above it. That's odd. I gotta figure out why that is. I know why. I know why. So anything but absolute complete black is not transparent. It's kind of creepy how the sprites follow you, but that's just a quirk of the game engine. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, you should be seeing the top of the cushions. Alright, so, yeah, no. There was some Gaussian from the texture that I did. Some pixels that looks like it didn't delete. And so when they mixed with the black, they created not quite black. That's interesting. Anyway, Couch 2.0. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's hit it. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Literally. That's not even a euphemism. Sometimes I'm doing something stupid and I look over and I see that I have a viewer. He leaves. Me too, buddy. Me too. I feel your pain, pal. Don't worry. I'm working on it. Comedy without a net. Alright. So this is version 1. We're going to be using this as a guide. Make him a little bit more blurred. Another layer. With not another group layer. Not the regular layer. Wait. Oh, that's a copy. I see. I'm learning new things today. Okay. Here we go. We're always learning new things. Huh. You need to be a league smaller. Oh. So let me... Let's turn this back on. This is useful. I have to do half the painting when I have the symmetry on. This is going easier than I thought it would. Yeah, that's going easier than I thought it would. Let's grab color from the earlier version for the cushions to fill in. And because of the nature of how we do this, I'm just going to do this in a separate layer. You below you, and then fill in. Okay. Now I want to do the texturing differently this time. I want to try... Filter. Blur, colors... So in Photoshop, what I would do here is noise. Why is this under random? Jeez. Huh. So this is interesting. I don't have the option to... This sucks. Oh, this is not very good. Yeah, no, in Photoshop I have the option to turn off the color values in the noise. It's not going to change the hue of the noise. So this is very obvious, you see, because, like, friggin' polka dots, you know, multicolored polka dots. In Photoshop, I would have the option to not do multicolored polka dots. Where the hell is my mouse? There we are. Okay. Many things to consider. Many things to consider. Okay, canceling that. Let's try Gaussian blur. But I have to merge you two. Let's do that. There we go. Filter. Come here. Let's try a Gaussian blur. Nope. That's not doing what I want it to do. You saw that. It basically eradicates the thing. There are situations where that could be useful. This is interesting. You see this? I can Pibbyitize it. Do you remember that Adult Swim thing? What is it? Adventures with Pibby, Learning with Pibby? Yeah, Learning with Pibby. That was fun. What did that? I didn't really see the full thing of what that was. I saw it was like basically a faux advertisement for, like, you know, a multiverse traveling character. This, like, sort of like a black goo infecting everything. I'm pretty sure that was it. I'm pretty sure it was just the faux advertisement was all. Okay, after all that, we're not going to be using any filters to get the texture to the cushions. We're just use the other mesh. We're going to use a brush. Well, let's make sure we have the right color grabbed. Okay, this time I'm not going to go random with it. I'm going to try to do some sort of shading, basically. See how small that brush is? Yeah, we've done it. There we go. So this is version 2. Alright, let's export you and load you up. Export. I'm gonna keep the original. I don't know, I just feel like I should, hell did that do? What the... What am I looking at right now? What a... What the... You're seeing this, right? What am I looking at? This is baffling. Oh. Okay, that's funny. You literally, I just zoomed in. Okay, that's why. Well, that's good to know. So, what happened is, for whatever reason, it zoomed in. And yeah, do you see that? Do you see that? That is so... Those white lines make it so different. Man. Okay. I believe I still have the leg color that I wanted. Nope. Well, not in this layer. What the... Oh yeah, I'm in eraser mode. There we go. We've done it. Okay. S. Let's not get distracted this time by random zooming. Okay. Couch Sprite 2. BMP. Save. Back to RGM. Sprites. Right. Game is executed. All right. All right. So you can see we still have some problems with, I didn't do the best job with the racing, but this, excuse me, scans a little bit better as a couch. This is still not going to be the final version, I can tell looking at it right now. But yeah, we're somewhere. We've gotten somewhere. We have gotten places, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That is going to be it for now. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. I am definitely going to be figuring out a new, something new to do for the, stickers, the Redbubble stickers, and I'm definitely going to be posting the, finished versions of the ones I was working on to my Blue Sky and to Redbubble and to all that. I'm going to be doing that soon and starting work on whatever the next project on that front is going to be. But work on this Backrooms project will continue. We'll do more sprites. We'll work out the enemies. We'll probably do... I don't know how many levels we'll end up doing. But, you know, maybe 3. This is just supposed to be a very simple little game, you know what I mean? So, we don't need, there's no need to draw it out. This is mainly just to, you know, get used to, RGM as an engine so we could do something more ambitious down the line. But, nevertheless, things are coming, things are happening, stuff is due, yes. But yeah, thank you for the one person that tuned in and then immediately dipped. Thank you. Uh, as it goes. But yeah, no, I'll be catching you guys tomorrow, and it's auspicious that I've ended here because my music has again be like video pause, continue watching. It's like, yeah, I do, freaking, yeah, it's how it rolls. But yeah, thank you all. See you in the flip side.